What's going on, gamers? Gameroni here. I just want to take this moment to say welcome to this part of Final Fantasy 16. I hope you enjoy. Now let's continue on with the video. So we're not heading straight to Rosaria. We're going back to the hideaway. Well, it makes sense actually, because I kind of need to pack up for a journey then.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend! She's awake!
That's good.
Right. Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Well, come on, Clive. No standing around. But I'm gonna take a little detour. Okay, he doesn't have anything new, but
I see I'm busy here.
I just want to check something.
For you, dear.
I do not have enough to get these, but they're weaker.
And?
Actually, I need to make sure I have my latest. Oh wait, you pressed the wrong thing. Oh wait, I wanna. Yeah, so I got all my latest stuff equipped. Actually,
Look what the curl dragged in. Going purse weighing you down.
get some more potions.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Alright, now let's go see Jill.
Let's get this fixed before someone...
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say, save your life after
Forgive
being
me.
tasked with taking it.
How did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
So, not much of a
And
choice.
they call us dominants.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
A lot happened at Phoenix Gate.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
Well, no, you didn't, because Joshua's still alive.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
You're right. It was the icon that did
It's
it.
the truth. I changed into him again
It's like
not long ago.
Naruto when he used the Nine Tails
Second
cloak,
icon of fire.
where the Nine Tails was taking
One
control over
responsible.
Naruto. In a way.
Clive.
When I think back to that night,
But then there's. But that's Joshua.
the hooded man, he spoke to me.
Okay, this is starting to make no sense because the Hooded Man's Joshua.
What did he say?
What was Joshua doing there? We have found
We
you.
have found you.
Unless
What do
that
you
hooded guy
mean?
there wasn't Joshua, but
Clive,
I don't know.
we should go back there. To Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
Alright, well, it's time to
getting
make
ready to-
preparations.
We've a long journey ahead of us.
Oh, new quest. Alright.
We're looking at
Might as well do the one over here first.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Alright, is it going to be the same as it was last time where you just take food to people?
Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
Well, they
I
better be
doubt it.
rewarded.
Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
Sure, I'll take on the job, but, one thing, though. Couldn't you hire a waiter?
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway.
Oh, so they're around the
You'll
place.
find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
So we're delivery boy now. Prioritize quest. So entrance, bunker,
teams to fight.
and cells. Alright, well, here's your food.
Ooh, something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running off to the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
Ah, there's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the stables as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food. And be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
Sure. Alright. That was quite a bit of dialogue just for delivering food. See, I wonder if it's really such a good idea to have the layout where the cells are right there by the blacksmith, where there's weapons.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Well, I'll try. Alright. Well, now it's time to deliver the last food. Still wish I could run faster.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild Mickey berries.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I'm only doing this because I'm supposed to get paid.
I think that's everyone.
I'm supposed to
Let
receive
Kenneth know.
some reward. Hopefully I'm paid and
We're looking
healed.
at half a dozen.
If not, a cool item. What's this thing?
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh. I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans. Nectar, you say? Clive.
Clive somehow can understand
So it
the
would
big thing.
seem. That sounds painful.
Nectar, okay. So Clive's the only one that can understand that thing.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Cool. Now what reward did I get? Oh, Gil Bug. Okay, so I did get paid in Gil, pretty much. I'm actually going to take do the other quest over here. In hopes I get probably another Gil Bug. 'Cause I can't forget, or I can't forget. I kind of forgot if it's 100 or 1,000.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
Alright, I'll check on the assistant depending on
Right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your
depending
time,
where
of
your
course.
assistant is.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig.
Oh.
Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Alright, well. Off to Lostwing. Hopefully this don't take too long. Alright, so just right over there. See, how do I activate this? Like the... Oh dang, that ain't good.
Someone's in trouble.
Oh, I can see why. What in the... Why are there so many of these spiders over here? Oh, Torgo's with me. Oh yeah, I hit no one with that. Punish? Yep, that was a punish. Alright, so these are vine spiders.
Stay down!
Vine spinners.
Get him!
Come on, Torgo.
Get him,
Attack.
boy!
Sick him.
Get him!
More enemies? You kidding me? Vine spinners, spiders.
You know what to do, boy!
Oh, I got hit. And that is punish. I wanted a mortal blow. It's like Torgo was trying to eat it or something.
Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Get over!
Mortal blow. What did I get? Element, so something using crafting and more short fangs. That must be the assistant.
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right.
Then there's a bunch of soil around us.
Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Alright, so time to go digging for soil.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Oh. Got some soil there. How much of this stuff do I need to collect? Oh, I can just walk through this? Don't know how that works, but okay. Guess Cloud has the ability to shift her objects. If he deems so. No, I didn't want to do press circle. Dang it, stop jumping. Fairly simple.
That should be enough.
Alright,
Get it back to the hideaway.
I was gonna say, is it time to go back to Hideaway? So we're a food delivery boy and a soil collector now. Clive is a man of many talents, many things.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
He was
Yes.
more worried about the soil, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Versus the assistant. But he did not care about the assistant. Just soil.
Glorious. When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, see you never.
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping?
Nope.
Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
I kind of want an apple now. Kind of hungry. Alright, some more of that.
Now, my research can continue.
Can really do with a proper place to train.
Now, let's speak with Sharon.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Well, she ain't wrong. Wait. Stormcry compared to a sword I can just buy. I would think Stormcry would be the best weapon compared to ones you can just buy. I guess I would buy me this.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Not enough for that. I'm good on that.
Off you go, then. And best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav, too.
Yeah, this looks like the blade you can get in Final Fantasy VII Remake, but smaller.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you're with Sid, and she'll help you out.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
It's gonna become one of those, ain't he?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
Be nice if Clive would have got some new thread sauce though. Like the outfit he wears in the poster of the game. Thanks for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.